wish that time I always wish I go home and cry that because of the way I look. Like I look at myself in the mirror, I'll like die. I'll feel disgusted in myself that who wants this girl? Like who wants this girl?
Hey there, welcome back to my channel. My name is Betty Odumosu. It's such a pleasure to have you join me in today's video. And in today's video, I'll be talking about something really important and relatable. It is body shaming. Yes, I'm talking about body shaming. But the interesting thing is that I won't be doing this alone, as I have got people share with me their experiences with body shaming, how it has affected them, and how they've been able to get past it. Without any more talk, let's get into it. Let's talk about what body shaming is even all about. Well, body shaming is you embarrassing and degrading someone by making ridiculous negative comments about their body type, their body shape, size, weight, what have you. You just attributing negativity towards how a person looks like because they do not conform to certain standards of beauty. That is what body shaming is all about. And you might want to ask, oh, who are the people that are often body shamed? Truth is, as much as a lot of people say, oh, only big people, plus size people are being body shamed, the truth is that even skinny people are being body shamed. A lot of people are being body shamed on a daily basis. For me, I remember when I was in SS1 thereabout, there was this teacher that came to class to teach us, and he was dictating notes to us. And he got to my seat while dictating, and the next thing he said was, why is your head big like this? And then the whole class busted into laughter. Trust me, that day was one of the most embarrassing moments of my life. Like, to that teacher, I felt he was just stating the obvious, or he was just trying to make the class feel lively. But I got home and I would not stop thinking about it. Since that day, I became so conscious of the size of my head that I would literally even say it amongst my friends sometimes. Then I would always say that my head is big. Or when I took pictures and someone was with me, I'll check it. I'll be like, see how this my own head big. To some people, they'll be like, I'm just making fun of it. But deep down, I was actually affected by it. It made me feel some sort of way. I began to ask myself that why is my own head big like this? Like it had an effect on me that stayed for a long while until I was able to get to that point where it didn't mean anything to me. But that teacher that day, I've forgotten about it. I'm sure he doesn't even remember he said that. But here I am today sharing it with you. That's to tell you how long an effect of body shaming can be on someone. And I know there are so many people too like that have had one encounter or the other with body shaming. And I think I'm just going to show you what they said right now.
Hi guys, I feel so honored to be here today. My name is Akiremi Abisola. I'm a believer, a lover of God, and I'm a professional baker. I'm the creative director of Hada Treats, and I am so glad to be here. I mean, when Betty reached out to me and said she would like to hear my thoughts on body shaming, my experiences on body shaming, and how I was able to overcome it, I was really so excited because why not? I didn't grow up in a family where you hear beautiful words every time. I mean, no words like I love you, you're beautiful, you're enough, and stuff like that. So we were left to like figure it out on our own. Yes. We had to figure it out on our own whether we are beautiful or not. So that was like the journey, that was like the mission, to figure it out by yourself. So me growing up being skinny and pretty slim, I heard a whole lot of comments. When I say comments, I mean a whole lot of insensitive and not so kind and beautiful comments. I remember days of going out with my mom and I'll just hear an adult greet mom, then I greet her or the person, and I just hear, why is she so slim like this? And I'm like, okay. Really, sometimes I really just laugh it off, but I'm this kind of person that when I'm alone and not doing anything, I meditate. Like, I just meditate on things and words that has been said to me over time, and they get to have effect on me. So it made me develop low self-esteem, not believing in my body, not believing in myself, Well, that has changed, obviously. At the point, I made a decision not to wear slim fitted dresses. I mean, I just knew that I just felt that it wasn't for me, because anytime I wore a dress that really showed how exactly I look, I always got comments that made me feel bad, like, why are you so slim? Stuff like that. And it just made me feel uncomfortable. So I just shut out all the dresses I had that were slim fitted, and I went for flare gowns. I went for majorly gowns. I went for flare gowns. I just went for flare gowns because I felt that it concealed how exactly I looked, and it was not just going to be bringing comments. And it worked for a point. At a time, it worked for me, but obviously that's like not the solution to it. It was like a mind issue. Then also it made me overly conscious of my body. It made me overly conscious of how I looked. So I went on a journey to changing how I looked. I mean, I did all sorts of things, taking lots and lots of multivitamins so that I will get really hungry and I'll be able to eat a whole lot to make me fat. Such a lie. Then I kept on eating. At the point, I kept on eating every single thing I saw, because it felt like the more you eat, the fatter you get. But that's not entirely true. So I just started eating literally everything I saw because I wanted to get fat. Obviously, I'm not still fat. Then I tried sleeping a whole lot because I heard that sleep make people fat. So every opportunity I got, I started sleeping because I really just felt like, okay, sleeping is going to make me fat. I slept a whole lot. I still sleep, but obviously not with that intention anymore or with that motive anymore. It was a whole lot of, I tried a whole lot of things, just making some personal decisions and principles I thought would work for me or would make me build my confidence. But sincerely, it just did not solve the issue permanently. It just didn't. The journey to being self-confident and being comfortable in my own skin, no matter what you say, started when I gave my life to Jesus in 2017, January 10. And it really just made me, I plunked myself into God, just trying to know who exactly God is and just loving on Him. Obviously, the love rubbed up on me and I began to love myself for who I was or who I am right now. So I began to love myself for who I am, and that was just it. Even though it didn't entirely change it until I took some personal decisions and processes. And I remember that in 2020, and like this was the breaking point for me, where there is nothing you say, I don't care, it's your mouth, and I will not let those words get at me. It was when I read Purpose Driven Life in 2020. Yeah, I think it was 2020, 2021. I started reading the book Purpose Driven Life. Then there was this particular chapter that really just caught my attention, and that was just what broke the camel's back. And it was talking about how God is so intentional about us that it takes the littlest details. I mean, it's really just so intentional about us that even the things we don't see as important are important to Him. Our things that He's so concerned about, talking about our hair color, our stature, the way we talk, our voice, and the fact that God does not make mistakes. And if He has given you that kind of body, He has given you that kind of voice, if He has given you your look, it is for a purpose, and you are supposed to, if it's your, generally, like, it just fits your purpose because it doesn't make mistakes. It does not make mistakes. So if He has given me this body for this season, I just know that it is fitting the purpose I have to fulfill for this season. And I just made that, it just became alive in me. Like, that word became alive in me and just warmed my heart and just made me like, you know what, really, why am I really bothered when they are not even the one that created me? And especially because of the fact that these things that people talk about are not things that you are in control of. You cannot change your body. We have a whole lot of people do quite a lot of things that they have side effect on them. I have friends that because they have big tummy, they use waist trainer or whatever it is they call it. They take slimming teas, they do quite a lot of things. I'm not against exercise or working out, but some of them do it with so much and they really still don't feel good at the end of the day. I mean, you still have to be comfortable in your own skin before seeking out for help, because at the end of the day it's not just going to work.
One take on body shaming is actually like, it's not good to body shame people, because some people, like, they don't, like, their mental health is not as strong as everybody. Like, I just even like saw a news today where a girl died. Why? Because she was fat and people were like body shaming her and she committed suicide. But me, I feel personally that I don't know what is going on in her head, but to me, like, it's not something for me to like kill myself, because I've learned to accept myself for who I am, and I've worked on myself to some extent, and I can't actually kill myself. And the only thing I just have to do is just accept it. When I was in secondary school, I hated myself. Like, I fucking, like, that secondary school now, people were dating and all. I felt my mates were not asking me out. Why? Because I was big and all. Throughout my secondary school, I even had that insecurity till I came out of secondary school. I did not like date anybody, but I wish that time, I always wish I go home and cry that because of the way I look. Like, I look at myself in the mirror, I'll feel disgusted in myself, that who wants this girl? Like, who wants this girl? I remember time when we did like social day, like, I wore clothes. Guy, I sat outside the class. I didn't want to come outside. I did not want to come outside, like, because I was feeling ashamed of myself and all. Then after then I got out. I I was like, at some point, like, I was just like, guy, I just stand, I look myself, say I fine. Like, this is like what basically some people want to be thick. Then I wear clothes, I snap picture and post, and I see positive comments, and like people like, oh girl, you are fine. Then I wanted to do more. Then that's when I just started like loving myself, and like when I came out, I realized that even secondary school like time was even baby. Like, I like, guys started asking me out and all. Like, I can't even, like, even myself at the chop, like, how would I put, at the chop guy eye or something like that. So like it goes to that stage, like I could like flaunt my, I did not even care. I can't even wear a bikini like this. I do not care again, because I feel like I can't like continue hiding in the shadow again or something. I need to let people see me and let people see how beautiful I am. See, sometimes it gets to me, like, I break down sometimes, like, okay, listen, but not anymore. Like, for real, I'm even like the way I'm used to myself, that I don't want to be anybody again. Like, to be very honest, like, sometimes I'll just think, I'm like, if I was this person, how am I going to look like? Then I like, sometimes I even like the big thing now. Like, if I wear clothes, I wear clothes, I'm like, yes, it's big, that kind of thing. I'm already used to it, that I don't even want to be. Actually, it's not like being fat is healthy. You just need to watch it so and control it, so you not like be obese or something. But in the process, just like love yourself, and it's the charisma, it's the way you carry yourself. Like, if you carry yourself, if I carry myself, nobody can see me less. But if I like go, they do like, like, for one side, they go come, they like follow me talk anyhow. But guy, if someone talks to me and I talk back to the person, I will tell the person straight up that you're just trying to make me feel bad for nothing, because I am perfect. And if you feel you are perfect too, fine. Like, all those kind of things. Because guy, it's never about God created me and God did not created me. Like, you feel that you are perfect enough to like insult somebody. No, like, you're not. There are even people that are better than you. So that's what I mean. I feel like in that perspective. And also I've learned to like cherish myself and acknowledge myself and all.
Well, I believe you've been able to learn a thing or two from all of the experiences shared so far. Body shaming is a very unhealthy part of our society that I believe can become a thing of the past if we all come together to intentionally curb it away from our society. Until next week, guys, don't forget to like my videos, comment, let me know your experiences with body shaming if you have any, and do not forget to subscribe to my channel and turn on the notification bell so you get notified every time I drop a new video. Until then,